So our goal for this project was to get local grass-fed beef from sustainable farms inside the Rogue Valley, like 1 Mile Farm, into the SOU dining commons.
We began working with 1 Mile Farm to develop a close personal relationship between the university and a single farm, but we quickly learned that our needs can't be met by a single local farm.
If you were thinking 600 pounds a day, which is that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's like almost a whole cow per
not
day.
all of it gets eaten.
And
most of
the
football
restaurant
players who
in
eat,
our
like,
busiest season,
burgers,
we go through, 4 cows a month.
So the taste testing was so what we were trying to do was compare the different meats. So we were trying to compare Standing Stone's meat to the hog's meat, and so we were gonna hold a taste testing comparing the two, and then have people answer questions. So we went to the hog and we were gonna do this taste testing, but the hog manager didn't want us to compare the meats. So we just did a taste testing with just Standing Stone's meat because he obviously knew his was worse. So then we had kids answer the questions based on just what they thought of Standing Stone's meat.
And what was the result of that?
And the results were the kids really liked Standing Stone's meat a lot.
How's the taste?
Tastes pretty good.
That's the guy in charge of housing. He was also there at the same time, and he kind of kept saying, is that too red? Is that too pink? Like, you guys aren't supposed to be doing this. You should have gone through housing. Just a bunch of stuff that was just kind of ridiculous that we should have done. So we were kind of in trouble from the beginning. We're asking them before we play.
Okay. Another one of those things, not supposed to be videotaping without approval, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a private
We
facility.
can take it down.
That's all right, I just wanted to give you a heads up, I didn't know you guys were doing that. It's a
You wanna
little
try
raw.
it?
No, it looks raw.
Some of it is.
Who cooked it? Some of it is raw?
No, it's not raw. Like
Just medium rare?
After the taste test, there was a meeting held with the head of housing and the head of the hog.
First, we talked about the taste testing and how we did and how we should go about it next time.
They went over the health violations that we did just off the fly of setting out meat on the table, thinking we really were trying to hurt kids and make a mess. But
So basically, when we had our meeting with the avionics contractor, he said that in his own way that we can't get the standard of how we want our sustainable meat and grass-fed meat. And they would have to look through their company and find grass-fed meat to their local standards, which is Portland or Washington or who knows where.
But after that, we still really wanted to try to get the project going, and so we met with 2 local community members. One is a farmer and one is a distributor to schools locally, and we tried seeing the legitimate possibility of actually getting sustainable grass-fed beef into SOU.
When you ask them for advice moving forward would be to come up with a super tangible, easy baby step. Like maybe one day a month you're able to go and note the mileage of all of the products that are being served that day, the meals. Like where everything came from.
I mean, continue to educate your fellow students so that you can help them be advocates. And all of you need to express yourselves as consumers. If you're paying for the meal plan, you should express what you hope to be eating.
We are asking that you approve the Real Food Challenge, pledging a minimum of 20% of our food coming from the local farms, which would give us organic food that would be healthy, nutritious, also would create economic stability and environmental sustainability.
Our request from the administration is to assist and support us students in acquiring locally grown grass-fed beef without antibiotics as an option in the hog.